Buen dia. Again, this is Mrs. Elizabeth Aceituno, your teacher in foreign language. We are now on lesson number 6. This lesson has to do with capitalization of words in Spanish. Let's start with the basics. There are some basic rules to follow to decide when to use a capital letter and when to leave the first letter lowercase. Actually, maybe I should state that many rules in English, capitalization, do not apply in Spanish. So let's not get confused on this. In Spanish, you do not capitalize the names of the days of the week or the months of the year. Like names in the calendar should never be capitalized. Titles of books in English have all major words capitalized. Yet in Spanish, it is only necessary to capitalize the first letter of the first word in the title. For example, Cien Años de Soledad in the title of Gabriel Garcia Marquez's famous novel, 100 Years of Solitude. English speakers would capitalize everything, but all, whereas in Spanish, it would be 100 years of solitude. If it was in English and using Spanish rules, if we are using the Spanish rules with the title of 100 Years of Solitude, only the first letter of the first word will be capitalized. What not to capitalize? The same rule applies to the names of the paintings and other works of art. The names of religions, peoples, languages, and races, despite being capitalized in English, are not capitalized in Spanish. For example, Italian in Spanish would be written as Italiano or Italian, not capitalized. Catholic in Spanish would be Católico. Names of events and places like a plaza would use a lowercase letter. About pronouns. Capitalizing pronouns in Spanish is questionable. Pronouns being I, you, he, she, it, we, you, and they all depend on where they go in a sentence. If they are the first word, of course, they will be capitalized. You begin a sentence with the first word, first letter of the first word capitalized. If not, the only one that would be capitalized would be the polite form of you and they, like usted and ustedes. To talk something more about usted and ustedes, in the Filipino context, usted is just like our po, opo. So if you're talking to a lot of people and you need to use the polite form of that, use the term ustedes. The informal terms for you and they being tú and ellos would not be capitalized anywhere except as the first word. What to capitalize in Spanish? In Spanish, you do not capitalize the names of people, cities, states, and countries. Spain is written as España with a capital letter. San Antonio, Texas will be capitalized in Spanish as it is the proper name of a city. Remember, proper names are to be capitalized. You also capitalize acronyms. For example, the United States in Spanish, instead of being shortened to US, is abbreviated to EU, Estados Unidos. The names of institutions would have all words capitalized in both English and Spanish. Like, for example, UNAM or Universidad Autónoma de México. The Autonomous University of Mexico uses capitalization too. Of course, the first word of a sentence would use uppercase or should be capitalized. Yet, when in doubt, when writing in Spanish, your best guess would be to use the lowercase letter. Based from the given notes, formulate your rules in capitalizing words in Spanish so that you get more acquainted with the rules.